If you're tired of scrolling through the same old series, don't dismay, we've got blistering action movies, hotly anticipated horror, brand new series and artful adaptations to get you fired up. So if you're searching for some entertainment,
well, that's not the worst idea,
and you need a little guidance,
it's how he guides.
Stay tuned for our quick-fire recap of what's coming to Prime Video in the coming weeks. Every small town has a secret. So begins the opening episode of Panic, a gripping young adult series adapted from Lauren Oliver's best-selling novel of the same name. The Secret, an annual game where the town's recent high school graduates compete for their ticket to freedom. With high stakes and heaps of tension, this gripping ten-parter sounds like an irresistible mix of Hunger Games and Heathers. And if that doesn't fulfill your appetite for mystery, you'll delight in a brand new Amazon original series from the creator of Hunters. Blending sci-fi and classical theatre with ambitious storytelling, Solos will see 7 different episodes explore what it means to make a connection in a futuristic era.
I am alone.
This anthology series boasts an all-star cast, including Oscar winners Helen Mirren, Anne Hathaway and Morgan Freeman, alongside Uzo Aduba, Nicole Bahari, Anthony Mackie, Dan Stevens and Constance Wu. And that's not the only series we have coming to Prime Video this month. You can also watch The Underground Railroad right now. Barry Jenkins is the king of adaptation. He won an Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay for his film Moonlight, and was nominated again only 2 years later for If Beale Street Could Talk. So when it was announced he would be tackling Colson Whitehead's Pulitzer Prize winning novel The Underground Railroad, we knew we were in safe hands. The Underground Railroad chronicles Cora Randall's desperate bid for freedom in the antebellum South. After escaping a Georgia plantation for the rumoured Underground Railroad, Cora discovers no mere metaphor, but an actual railroad full of engineers and conductors, and a secret network of tracks and tunnels beneath the southern soil. With visionary director Jenkins at the wheel, this timeless tale of injustice and survival is given new and urgent meaning. And Cora isn't the only one going underground. When Private Eye Harry Goodman mysteriously goes missing, his 21-year-old son Tim, played by Justice Smith, sets out to uncover the truth with his partner in solving crime, Detective Pikachu.
What about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
Ryan Reynolds works his magic as the voice of the adorable Super Sleuth.
That's a twist. That's very twisty.
And is joined by a talented cast, including the Map of Tiny Perfect Things Catherine Newton and Inception's Ken Watanabe. This vibrant video game movie takes the world of Pokemon and transplants it into the neo-noir surroundings of Who Framed Roger Rabbit to create something immersive, imaginative, and surprisingly sweet. Suspension of disbelief becomes, well, sheer suspension in this documentary about Pink. Directed by The Greatest Showman's Michael Gracie, this intimate movie will focus on the world-famous pop star and her 2019 Beautiful Trauma World Tour, featuring on-the-road footage and behind-the-scenes interviews where granted a backstage pass into the performer's colourful life. From big dreams to big monsters, this rip-roaring Godzilla sequel will have you saying, "Oh my." 5 years after Godzilla fought off monsters while destroying San Francisco, a fresh batch of frightening beasts show up to wreak havoc, and among them is the three-headed dragon called Ghidorah. The star-studded cast of humans includes Millie Bobby Brown, Kyle Chandler, Vera Farmiga, Ken Watanabe, and Bradley Whitford, but it's the giant creatures thrashing and snarling against the backdrop of skyscrapers that are the real stars.
My God.
We're gonna get close.
And if that fight for survival left you wanting more, why not try visceral war drama The Outpost? Based on true events, this harrowing story follows a small unit of US soldiers located at a remote outpost in the valley of Afghanistan's Hindu Kush Mountains who must battle an onslaught of Taliban fighters. Scott Eastwood, Caleb Landry Jones, and Orlando Bloom are on career high form as members of the unit who engaged in one of the bloodiest conflicts of the war, while director Rod Lurie, a graduate of the Military Academy West Point, clearly demonstrates an understanding of the danger and desperation inherent in battle. The Outpost is both a tense, nerve-shredding experience thanks to the deft and disorientating camera work and a heartfelt tribute to the bravery of the soldiers caught in the crossfire. It might wear its heart on its sleeve, but yours will be in your mouth.
What did you do that for?
That's the easy fix. I have a screwdriver in the car.
Now you might need more than just popcorn to hand for our next film. Touching tearjerker Our Friend. based on an Esquire article of the same name, in which journalist Matthew Teague recounts the last 2 years of his wife Nicole's life after a terminal cancer diagnosis. Our friend is as gut-wrenching as it is life-affirming.
It's going to get very hard.
Jason Segel plays Dane, a friend who moved in with the couple, played by Casey Affleck and Dakota Johnson, and ended up staying for the hardest year of their lives. This grown-up drama is centered by their trio of committed performances.
I'm still a valid person,
yeah, you
Matt.
are, but you gotta take it.
Don't get it!
Joining the likes of 50-50, Terms of Endearment, or The Fault in Our Stars in celebrating the joy of life amidst tragedy, this weepy will be sure to leave a lasting impression. But if it's a slice of exquisite psychological horror you're after, Saint Maud will answer your prayers. Rose Glass's chilling BAFTA-nominated directorial debut sees a young, newly devout hospice nurse called Maud become obsessed with saving her dying patient's soul.
She's shrouded in darkness.
But when obsession becomes all-consuming, it might just be Maud who needs saving. The titular character is played by Morfydd Clark, who you might recognise from the personal history of David Copperfield, and it's from the studio that brought you Midsommar, Hereditary and The Witch, so if they're anything to go by, you're in for a damn good scare. Prepare to have your faith restored in the holy power of cinema.
Maud is looking out for me, you see. To save my soul.
And if that's not enough horror to keep you up at night, how about a double bill with Mother? Oscar winners Javier Bardem and Jennifer Lawrence star as a poet and his wife whose rural bliss is intruded upon by the arrival of a mysterious couple. If you like Luca Guadagnino's Suspiria, this fever dream of haunted house horrors is just as gorgeous and outrageous. And whether or not you have any idea what it all means, Black Swan's Darren Aronofsky sure knows how to leave an impression. If distressing cinema isn't your cup of tea, just take it down a notch with sweet rom-com Love, Rosie. Lily Collins and Sam Claflin play childhood BFFs who begin to wonder if there could be more between them after a drunken kiss. We've all been there. But geography, biology and chemistry with other people conspire to keep them apart.
I know.
It's a classic will they won't they tale given new life thanks to its charming leads. You too will love Rosie. Love, war, loneliness and connection. This month on Prime Video has got it all. What will you be watching first? Comment below and hit subscribe for more videos like this one.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Look at them, it looks like a secret door in here.